Good day, traders. Welcome back to Fides Trading Channel, and we are back again for another Fides Flows video. Today we're doing the daily market brief for Tuesday, the 16th of September 2025. If you're new to this channel, in these Fides Flows videos, I do a deep dive into the price action and fundamentals behind gold, Nas100, and Us30, giving you a clear roadmap for the trading day ahead. Using higher timeframe technical analysis, I identify key zones, momentum shifts, and trend structures. Then combine that with real-time macroeconomic drivers like interest rates, inflation data, and market sentiment. So whether you're a swing trader or a day trader, this breakdown helps you understand what's really moving these markets and where high probability setups might form. Starting with gold, we can see gold is currently trading at 3693 on the with the Asian highs currently at 3674 and 3694. Price was moving bullish during the Asian session this morning, broke above the Asian highs during the London session, peaking at, let's just go into small time frame, peaking at 3699, just below the 3700 level. But currently testing the Asian highs as a support level at 3694. On the 4-hour time frame, just dropping in here and taking a look, seeing clear bullish price action structure as the market is trading above the 21 moving average, and price tapping into the overextended levels above 70 here on the RSI. So it is clear that we are in an impulse move per the 4-hour chart. We also have this nice bullish support trend line for further verification. Dropping into the 1-hour time frame, we can see that on the 1-hour time frame, price is trading above the 21 and 50-day region of the RSI. We've yet to have a retracement back in after the push we saw on Monday during the latter part of New York and latter part of London and beginning of the New York session, which kicked in some bullish momentum into this market, which allowed price to break above the major pivot level at 3655. So price clearly continuing with its bullish trend despite the overextended nature on the higher time frame analysis. That being said, on the RSI, we are seeing some RSI divergence currently taking place. We can see that peaks are being created on the price action charts while there are lower highs being created on the RSI structures. So just keep that in mind as we could be seeing a retracement soon. In terms of retracement opportunities, what am I looking for? Well, as it stands, price looks like it could be heading back into that 50-21, the 2150 SMA region. For that reason, I'll be targeting the 3655 pivot level. Price getting back there, testing anywhere in that region, potentially in the sweet spot of the RSI, will give me a clear indication that price is looking to push higher and has completed a retracement, collecting enough liquidity to allow that move to take place. But now, if we were to be just day trading and keeping an eye on current opportunities for the day, well, that would mean that per the 5-minute chart, we can see that price is trading above the 21 and 50-day moving average. I would need to see price take a firm retracement below these levels, so potentially towards the Asian low at 3674, or potentially the daily high of yesterday at 3685. So two levels that we'll just keep an eye on for potential long opportunities. But of course, like I mentioned, the main opportunity that I do want to take once it plays out is this deep retracement towards 3656, and then of course a nice long trade to the upside beyond 3700. So yeah, wait to see how gold plays out today and what type of momentum kicks in. Let's move on to Nas100. Nas100 moving crazy bullish at the moment. We can see that price is currently at 24362 and is trading well above the major pivot level, which isn't even on the 5-minute chart anymore, which is here at 23680. Current Asian highs, Asian lows, let's just get that right, is at 24273 and 24388 respectively, and price is trading to test that Asian high at 24388 as it stands. Oh wait, that isn't the Asian high. Why is it there? Well, it's in that vicinity. 24375. Apologies for that. I marked it off incorrectly. But yeah, getting back to the charts, let's drop into the 4 hour time frame and see what we can observe. On the 4 hour time frame, you can see that price is in a major impulse move at the moment. Clearly, that move from the 23,000 level has created a strong bullish push in this market, and the price continues to make new highs, with the high currently sitting at 24366. Price also trading in the overextended RSI levels above 70 on this 4 hour chart, so clearly the impulse move is massive. Moving on into the 1 hour time frame, we can see that on the 1 hour time frame, price is in an impulse move as well, trading the overextended regions of the RSI and well beyond the 21 and 50-day moving average. Now, with both the 4 hour and the 1 hour in overextended territories, I don't think it's as safe for me to actually take an opportunity until I see some sort of retracement playing out. So I'm rather staying out of this market until I see a retracement potentially towards the bullish support trend line between the 21 and 50-day moving average. Don't really see any levels marked out here that I could potentially trade off, except for 24,133. But yeah, we'll have to wait to see how price reacts when the retracement takes place and what type of bearish momentum we're looking at within that retracement before we look for further long opportunities in line with the major trend. Let's move on to US30. US30 currently ranging at the moment, trading at 45,881 between the range of 45,757 and 45,970, which is the previous daily levels. Market is currently in a tight range. It doesn't seem to be breaking in any direction currently. Nonetheless, let's drop into the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we can clearly see bullish price action structure with higher lows in respect of higher highs. Price is maintaining the structure with price trading above the 21 and 50-day moving average. Look to be that we could be testing that 21 and 50-day SMA range very soon, potentially at the 45,750 level, which was acting as a resistance for a few weeks and potentially will now turn into a support. I'm not waiting for price to get into that level because I do believe we could see a push before that, but we are supported by the confluences in the RSI trading within the sweet spot region and the 21 50-day moving average. Now, if I do look for an entry, it's going to be on the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, we can see price trading in the 21 and 50-day moving average region and the sweet spot of the RSI. Like I mentioned, I'm not waiting for the sweet spot for the support or resistance touch here because price generally will take off before that. But I am noting the daily lows of yesterday at 45757 and then the Asian lows at 45845 as potential opportunities where price could react to these levels, provide me with a decent bullish signal, and I will then in turn enter a trade and ride that wave beyond to the new highs above 46,133. So that is US30. Let's move on to the VIX index. The VIX currently trading at 15.53 after closing the week at, closing the week at 14.76. I don't know why that didn't update over there. Sorry about that. 14.76. So it is clear that this week we are seeing some strong pushes to the upside, which supports gold bullish moves while indice weakness. That being said, we are still in the risk on territory and we should be trading accordingly. But yeah, just watch out for the volatility we're seeing out of the VIX this week. We are trading on the 200 SMA at the moment, so we could see some downside potential, which supports indices very, very soon. In terms of fundamentals for the week ahead, let's take a quick look. So, fundamentals for today, we do have some red folder news for the USD core retail sales and retail sales at 2:30 p.m. this afternoon. So, in terms of my trading times today, clearly that's going to be a market mover. So, I'm looking to trade from 2 p.m., trading 2 p.m. all the way until about 7 p.m. this evening. The reason being is we'll have the red folder news at 2:30. We'll have the New York market open at 3:30, and then we'll have major momentum moves between the beginning of the New York session and potentially all the way up until 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I want to be out of my trades before 7 p.m. though. But that is pretty much analysis for today. That is the way I'm going to be trading. Hope you enjoyed that video. As always, this is not financial advice, but my personal opinion on the current state of the markets. Before taking any positions in these markets, make sure to do your own research first. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed that video. And with that, happy hunting, traders. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.